All right, yeah, let's head
The
over there.
undercard.
Let's go watch Olivia
Well,
play. I know that Olivia is a fan favorite, so we'll hang out in that room.
so this is you. Oh, you know what? I see. It wasn't up before. So USA Sweden. Is that what we're watching?
Yep, USA2 Sweden.
Cool.
Pass, pass. North opens a club. Is this precision? I'm not sure. Club, heart, a no trump. No, it's probably just natural with transfers, or not natural, but the could be short club with transfers. East leads the 10 of diamonds.
Robot lead.
I know. What does that lead? All right, diamond goes around to the ace. So, what? 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 What is this line of play? What just happened?
Uh,
Hello?
I mean, it looks effective.
Declares going after two club tricks. Is this actually enough? If you get three diamonds, two clubs, a heart, and two spades, that's not enough.
This seems really like why are we not just buying a heart to the queen and a heart back?
I know. That's what I'm wondering. This is crazy. No, this is insane. What is this club play?
Yeah, I have no ability to explain it either.
Isn't North like a women's European champion or something? Like what? What? Club to the eight?
This is one of the strangest plays I've ever seen at any
Yep.
level.
Oh my god. Youngest Venice Cup winner. Okay, thank you, Matt. Yeah. I knew I'd seen
Well,
her before. I mean, if all we needed was two club tricks, I would think this was a great play. Um,
sure.
because I mean, this is a really good way to try and take two club tricks. But like that's not enough to get us up to nine. We're gonna have to play on hearts anyway eventually. Oh, she was in Buenos Aires. That might be where I've seen her before. Maybe she's on the Real Bridge panel as well. I feel like her name has come up a couple of times.
Yeah, I think I've seen her name before, but could not tell you when or where. Also possible that she's played in some of the NABCs.
Yeah, club goes around to the ace. Olivia's like, okay, I guess I'll play back this suit. Oh, East really needs to play the jack of clubs here. I mean, we saw this from Donati and Precario. Of course, East had led a club there, but East really wants to play the jack of clubs to let partner know what's going on in the suit.
Right.
Okay, time to play hearts. Looks like Declare's guessed the hearts correctly. The Donati guy must be pretty good. Yeah, I think so. All right, heart to the 10 and ace. So is West getting squeezed or something? It looks like no. West gets to discard after dummy.
Though East doesn't have a. I mean, East needs to exit with a. I guess I can exit with anything.
Yeah, the 10 of a spade would be bad, but East can exit
Yeah.
any of the other
Yeah.
suits. Well, the other table got to 3 no trump and made 4. So this may well be a push. Good start for Sweden in the final set, but that can all change. Okay, Declare wins the Diamond Queen.
Yeah.
2 rounds of hearts. And West is going to hang on to the right cards. King of Diamonds. Cash the Club Queen, I guess. It doesn't really matter. But the squeeze does not operate because West is sitting over both of Dummy's long suits. Oh! Just kidding. Just kidding. West has oopsed. Spade to the king. Okay. 1 over trick. Sweden picks up an imp.
Interesting bidding and play all around. Or,
Yes.
rather, interesting play all around.
Yeah. Olivia just wanted to have as many jacks as possible appear on the last trick. I think that's a fair sacrifice of an imp in a gold medal match, especially if you don't know that you're being broadcast on Vugraph. 1 imp to Sweden. Okay, 13 boards to go. 20 imps is the margin. So pass by West. North gets to open a heart. Do we bid as East or no?
I think a takeout double is attractive, right?
Yeah, partner's a passed hand and you don't have 4 spades, so that kind of argues against, but you do have nothing wasted in hearts and 2 good minor suits. So heart double, 2 no trump, limit plus. West is happy that she doesn't have to bid anything on this hand.
North just making some kind of game try, I think. Might be plausible for North just to bid a game, even though it's a little bit light.
Yeah. North might be a little bit worried about the takeout double and having to take trump hooks into West's hand.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just thinking that our cards are not positional, but whatever partner has, those cards do rate to be positional and they'll be positioned well.
Right. Yep.
I mean, it turns out both spades are on side very unexpectedly after the double.
Yeah. Yeah, so the diamond hook's gonna work. Declare can just pull trumps and
yeah, we can even lose a spade at that point, but we won't.
Right. This will be 11 tricks, the same as in the other room. Not a good start for the US squad. They need some big swings.
Yeah, 12 boards left, so 20 imps certainly could easily go their way.
I wonder what the lowest scoring segment has been so far. It's probably been like 60 combined over 14 boards, which is still a lot.
Could not tell you.
All right, Declare can pull the last trump and just take all of the finesses. At least for the juniors, they're going to play every hand quickly. So we don't have to wait like 10 minutes for this boring 4-heart contract to play out. All right, spade to the jack and ace. I mean, probably just exit a club here. She's really committing to this queen jack third of spades on side. It's it
I mean,
doesn't
it's gotta be, right?
well, but it doesn't make any sense, right? Because the danger of like not pitching a diamond on the fourth round of spades is
Yeah.
that West has the ace of diamonds. But you're playing West for the ace of diamonds and the queen jack third of spades, and East made a takeout double. What does East send?
Hmm.
Um,
But
anyway, so she's gonna get to 11 tricks this way. On to the next board. 12 boards to go. I'm also taking questions if or comments about the bridge champ thing yesterday. I know some people were here and tuned in and gave me some comments then, but if people have follow up comments and questions and stuff about that, please let me know.
how did it go?
It was fine. I went 3-0 against all of my
Nice.
challengers. I completely dominated them, which was great. And there were the robots are very different, I will say, than the BBO robots. So that was interesting, just seeing a little bit of a different style. Pass by
Yeah,
North.
the BBO robots are so predictable. Yeah, I would guess that probably those are predictable in their own way as well, but I've only played a handful of boards against them.
Yeah. A spade, two heart game force, two no trump. All right. South is just ready to pounce wherever the opponents end up. I don't know if South can double four hearts, but
Yeah, I think not.
yeah, I'm sure South would have doubled three no trump if that was the final resting place of East West. Figuring that partner has hearts locked up behind the heart bidder, we have spades locked up, we have a couple of aces, but yeah, South does let four hearts go.
Yeah, and wisely it looks like, right?
Yep.
Declare's just gonna lose his three aces.
Yeah, as long as Declare is careful. Um, and roughs the second round of spades high,
Hmm.
then Declare is going to be able to pull trumps and just take a diamond finesse, basically. I mean, knock out the club, but the king of diamonds is going to score a trick.
Yeah, I guess it is a good point. You're certainly not predicting the 6-1 space split, although there's no, actually, hmm, what's more likely, 6-1 spades or 4-0 hearts?
See, that's one question. Um,
Although I guess those odds change when a spade is led on an auction like this.
right, right, exactly. The seven of spades lead is does make things a little bit complicated.
Yeah, I think if that lead makes sense, it's probably because it's a singleton.
Oh, Eric says that the Ten of Hearts actually might get promoted, and that's true, isn't it? Because West has no hand reentry. Oh.
Oh, that's a good point. So yeah, we have to play a club, and North can hop up, cross in diamonds, and get another spade.
Yeah, so yeah, maybe there isn't a simple way to make this. Okay. So big moment because the Swedish East West made four hearts in the other room. I wonder what sort of defense they got over there. I'm actually going to look. I'm here. I'm going to put in some effort just for you, chat. I will pull up the
Excellent.
other table in a side window. Oh, North led a diamond at the other table.
Yeah, so now it's too late. That's burned South Century.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a big miss. Yeah, it's fascinating how leading a singleton against a suit contract tends to work out pretty well. Lead your singleton's
Yeah,
kids? That has never been more appropriate.
Singletons are good.
Yeah, so what else could South be thinking about other than just playing back a spade? I mean, South might be thinking about which spade to play back, is one thing. Because if we play back the Jack of Spades, it's going to look to West like our partners let us stiff, and I think South wants some chance of declare just like discarding so that partner gets a rough for
Mhm.
free. Um, I mean, I guess if partner's one card is the Diamond King, so if North has the King of Diamonds and the 10/4 of hearts, then we need to cash two top diamonds before playing a spade because otherwise we play back a spade and declare pitch as a diamond loser from hand. So that's the one possibility, but that just that would also require West to be exactly 1 4 2 6 in shape. No, this is dumb. We just have to play a spade back.
Yeah, I mean, what else is there?
Yeah, the singleton king of trumps leads from Gibb are just LOL every
Uh,
time.
yeah. Yeah, I guess right, because Gib knows that if you can pick it off, you will pick it off, so it's safe. Yeah. Gib assumes you're playing double dummy at all times. I mean, it took me not that long, but a little while to realize that for the same reason, they always protect their honors at the end, so you always have a free finesse at trick 12,
Right.
because it knows that you'll drop it. Are we just frozen? Is that possible?
I can
No,
try and refresh.
I just did refresh. He really is still thinking about it.
I mean, those are the two layouts that I've constructed. North has the Diamond King and 10. What?
Well, playing partner for ace queen of clubs, but that seems like a real long shot.
The queen is in dummy.
Oh wait. Yeah, the West is the declare. What am I talking about? Yeah, that's weird. I guess could partner have the king of clubs, and then what's our fourth defensive trick?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this will be very good news for the Americans who desperately needed to push this board.
Yeah. So bullet dodged there. Matt has a Grazzo quote. I once played with a man who didn't lead ace from ace king against a suit contract. Period. End of quote. The key word in that sentence is once.
Yeah,
I didn't twice play with this man. Yeah, M. Bodell says, long think, wrong think. That is correct. All right, now spade comes, but now declare. Declare is going to be all over this. I think it's fine for West to take her time here. This is...
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, boy. Uh-oh.
I mean, she must have thought that when South thought for so long it didn't return one, that it wasn't a singleton.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. And I mean, if that's the case, then South's defense is great. Cash your 2 side tricks, and if Declare never roughs high here, then you always beat it. Wow. Okay, 10 imps to Sweden. 30 imp match right now. So East picks up a 10 count. East will pass. 2 passes around to West. Gets to open a no trump. A heart. Probably a heart.
I kind of like a no trump, actually, because after a heart pass a no trump, you don't really like your rebid choices. Admittedly, like one no trump looks totally ridiculous, but...
Well, I think you just pass a no trump. A heart pass a no trump. You don't have a spade fit and you don't have a heart fit, right? Partner couldn't bid Drury and partner didn't bid a spade. So...
No, I agree with all that, except some of the time we're going to miss a game because partner has a 10 count.
Yeah, but, you know, it's a non-vulnerable game. I mean, I could go either way. I don't think there's anything wrong with a heart or a no trump. It's just one of these hands. A heart, a spade, 3 spades. East is going to accept. So we do get to the spade game. And how's that going to do? Club hook is onside. Spades split. Hearts split. Looks like 11 tricks.
That is what it looks like to me, too.
Yeah, South on lead. Got to pick between the minors.
Not going to be that helpful because it certainly rates to be a push. And one never knows, but feels like this is not going to help the Americans get back into it.
No, the other table is in 4 spades, and they've actually made so many tricks.
Do they make more than 11 somehow?
They've taken the first 12 tricks. I did not see the play. South led a club. I mean, maybe we're about to see it. Declare took a hard hook.
I was going to say, it's actually free to take a hard hook. After a club lead, and we know that the most we can lose then is 2 diamonds and a heart. But if it works, we can take all our diamonds away. I mean, I'm not, obviously it also loses the nymph fairly often, but, there is a sense in which it's free.
Yeah, certainly. Okay, well, we'll see if Declare duplicates that in this room. They ended up pulling 3 rounds of trumps and then took a heart hook, which made the play very easy. I mean, is there just a better line? Okay, it looks like Declare is going after heart roughs immediately. Wait, we just took a first round heart finesse? I mean, sorry, a trick 2 heart finesse?
That, I actually kind of like that play because there's a very good chance that they will not find the 2 diamond cashers that early in the play, but they might later.
Yeah, which is, well, I mean, you're looking at this dummy. If a heart goes to the jack and queen, North just switches to diamonds, right?
Um, yeah, I guess I was thinking like, can we make the Jack of Diamonds look scary? But maybe, we just know that everything else is going away if we don't.
Fascinating. Okay, well, oh no, now I'm getting bugs. Let me refresh. So Declare has 13 tricks, right? We just play a club to the queen now and take a roughing hook and clubs. I wonder how they missed this at the other table.
Right. Maybe they try to club to the 10.
I saw them take the first 12 tricks. I don't remember how the order went, but
Well, now she can't get it wrong. I didn't realize North had pitched one.
yeah. Oh no. My love bridge is just completely glitched.
Yeah, mine isn't, but there was a set earlier in the week that mine was completely screwed and yours was only a little bit screwed.
Yeah. The site is just broken. One empty USA2. They're back by 29. They're going to need to do a little bit better than that, running out of boards. 10 boards to go.
Well, this one could generate some excitement. I think North South are going to make a small slam, but they're not so far off from making a grand.
No, the Queen Jack third of diamonds puts an end to that possibility, but if
Yeah.
West had a stiff diamond on her, then that would have made for an exciting board. Um, the auction is
Yeah, I
well
guess they don't.
underway in the other room, and it looks like the Americans are working towards what looks like a spade slam, is I think where they're headed.
Yeah, I guess North South don't have quite enough to be looking for a grand, so they'll probably just stay out of trouble because they have, 11 opposite, 17, so, two very good hands, but, neither player is going to be that incentivized to look for seven.
Right. Muppet is still trying to show off every time a relay hand is effective. Is it true that a relay hand would work well here?
I mean, isn't this kind of a classic relay setup? Strong balanced hand, opposite shapely hand, where, um, this one honor location is not a big deal because once you set spades, you can just keycard for spades. South has no honors to speak of beyond the ace king ace.
Yeah.
Like North actually can find everything out about South's hand, possibly the shape, and that's for key cards, and South has no other undisclosed value.
But so what if the diamond ace was a small diamond and those values were in the hardened club suits?
Yeah, I mean, we can hear what someone with experience with that has to say, but my impression from watching these relay methods is that uh, finding secondary honors, and texture is very difficult.
Well, I'm not asking about whether or not you can find it. I'm asking at what level do you have to make a decision? Because if the ace of diamonds was a
Mm-hmm.
small diamond, it might be the case that 3 no trump is the best game contract.
Right.
Um, and like whereas here 6 diamonds is the best slam contract. The other room bid a grand? Oh god. Well,
Oh no.
the Americans came in needing to pick up some imps, and this was a chance to do so, but they went in the wrong direction. Yeah, they did get to 7 spades. Oh my.
Maybe it's reasonable, right? You do just need to pick up the diamonds, and when you do, you win a lot of imps that you need really badly.
Yeah, for sure. G2 R2, I think you're going to find out that the diamond finesse is not working this time. Oh, you're speculating? Yeah. I think I mentioned at the start of the hand that if West Singleton Diamond was an honor, then we would have a chance. Declare would be in that restricted choice position and would have to guess what to do in the diamond suit, which would make for a very exciting hand. I'm sad that they didn't write that into the script for today.
Yeah, and of course, you don't want to be in that position in a grand. You know, like you want your grands to be virtually cold.
Yeah. Yeah, let me look at their auction in the other room. Because it was a pretty long auction. Cupid, key card. Yeah, okay, because I was focused on the chat comment. Matt says you could ask for third round diamond control. So North could and should in the other room have asked for third round diamond control.
Mm-hmm.
North elected instead to bid what I would call a pretty lazy 5 no trump. It shows all the key cards. So they went through key card, they found out they had all of them, and then North just bid 5 no trump asking for more information, and South bid 6 spades saying, I don't have any kings, outside the trump suit, of course. And then North was in this position where they didn't know what to do. If South had the diamond queen, grand was good. If South didn't have the diamond queen, then grand was not great. North just kind of gambled. But instead, over the 5 diamond bid, North could have bid 6 diamonds to say, partner, we have all the key cards. Do you have third round diamond control? Do you have a doubleton or the queen? And here, South would deny that, and then North would know the grand is not good. Queen jack tight, women play the jack, men play the queen. That's correct. Yes. That is it. Well, Sweden extends their lead. 6 diamonds. They do get to the best slam. You don't want to be in spades on this one because spades could split badly. Then you might need to rough the spade suit good, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So good auction. A spade, 2 clubs, game force, 2 diamonds, 4 diamonds by North. Interesting. I mean, because North has probably denied a 5-card diamond suit, 4 diamonds is probably like the best possible diamond support that North could hold. 4 hearts key card, or 4 hearts, maybe key card. No, unclear. And they get to 6 diamonds anyway. All good. And Bodell says, might not have been sure if 6 diamonds was to play versus third round control in the other room.
Yeah, that's possible.
I think it's tough. Once you keycard in spades, you have to assume that spades are trumps. I think.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, especially in a position where the diamond ask could be really useful information for spades. Like, you can't really stop the auction on a dime there when the other meaning is, you know, not just possible, but actually kind of likely.
Right. They're still playing the hand out in the other room, but East has a natural diamond trick that is just not going away.
Yeah, and here, with no club lead, Declare doesn't even need to take the pitch first. They can just draw trumps and claim, as they say.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they wouldn't need to take the pitch first anyway. They could just play.
Well, M. Bodell, they bid 2 spades. So their auction started a spade, 2 clubs by North, 2 diamonds by South, 2 spades by North. Spades is the agreed upon trump suit at that point. So the rest of the auction, I don't think we're ever getting back to diamonds at this point. Like, you could have an auction then where instead of going through keycard and spades, North jumps to 6 diamonds or 7 diamonds or something. And that would effectively be saying, like, overriding the previous message that spades were agreed upon as trumps. But unless you do that, spades are just trumps for the rest of the auction. So yeah, I do think that keycard is spades 100%. How did Declare play the suit? Did they go King of Diamonds,
Um,
Diamond?
I was not watching.
Okay. I do want to look back at that because you should definitely lead a low diamond towards the ace 10 9. Um, I think this has the best chance of picking off a 4-0 split in either direction. You always pick up four diamonds with the East, but if West has four diamonds and you play the King of Diamonds first, West is, well, I guess you can still try and cash all of your other tricks. Yeah, never mind. Maybe it's fine to go King and a Diamond.
Like the idea is that you play small, and when East follows, you stick in a middle one.
Yeah,
And I guess when you play the king later, you can't ever lose two diamond tricks.
right. No, no. I think Declare is probably right here. King of Diamonds is probably fine, and you don't lose a silly trick if diamonds are 2-2. So that seems correct. We don't have the 8 or the 7. So we can't technically pick up four diamonds with the West with our natural spots. We would have to end play them. So we'd have to strip the hand down to a situation where we have 10-9 third of diamonds opposite king third and lead the 10 they cover because they have to, and then we duck. And that's probably an impossible thing to pick up. Therefore, I retract my statement.
Mm.
But it was an interesting thing to look at for a minute. At least I thought so.
Here.
Hurt lead against four spades here. A no trump. Stamen. Director call.
Was there a director call? I didn't see the pop up.
Olivia called the director about something. Maybe the
No.
previous board. Who knows?
I missed the alert.
Suit play plays the king first, but you're looking at a single suited hand, right? Of course, suit play plays the king first because suit play isn't looking at all 13 cards.
Probably club now, hoping we can put up the king. Yep.
Yeah. So the ace of clubs takes a trick. The ace of diamonds is going to take a trick. And that's going to be it. Four spades made 5. Not really the hand the US needs. Things are going in the wrong direction for them. They're back by 43 now with 8 boards to play. Same contract on this one in the other room. Same auction, in fact. So North opens a diamond. One no trump.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy, but I guess double is a little. All right, so we're finally getting a response to the call from the previous deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Estonia's
guess
up by
double, then no
27.
trump.
Yeah, let me give an update on the halftime scores. Sorry, the 7 out of 8th scores midway through the 4th segment. Okay, since everyone cares so much about the bronze medal match between Israel and Italy, Italy is on a 17-0 tear in the bronze medal match for the juniors, and they're only back by 8 right now. In the U21s, Estonia is still holding strong. They're up by 27. USA1. There was a concession. I don't think we've seen that in the juniors before, but England conceded against USA1 in the under 21 category for bronze. So congrats to USA1 there. In the women's, Netherlands is actually out on top this segment, but they're still behind by just an enormous margin, 84.
Yeah,
So
they're really getting pummeled.
In China over Japan in the women's event for the bronze. U31s, Italy is ahead by 1 over Bulgaria. That's the match that's being broadcast on BBO right now. And France is up by 26 over China. Okay, diamond opening lead. South elects to lead the 7, giving a count signal to partner as opposed to the more normal 10-9 combination.
Yeah, and also maybe a little bit suit preferency, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so Jack of Diamonds comes back. The spade split, which is good news for Declare. Queen 10 doubleton of hearts in the pocket, so... Although Declare might misguess the heart suit given the opening bid. Nice lag I'm experiencing. I don't know if anyone on stream can see it, but this is going so slow. All right, Jack of Clubs runs around to the Queen. Is this good enough? I mean, so if Declare loses this club and 2 more trumps, they can only afford 1 heart loser, but they probably will. Nice slideshow. Okay, it's not just me then. 10 of diamonds comes back. So now what is the question? Because if spades really do split badly, and we start running clubs, they rough in, and then they just force us again in diamonds, then they get in with the heart ace and they cash the diamonds. I think Declare actually needs the spades to split.
We can't play hard now because they might be able to draw trumps. No, they can't draw trumps. We're protected against that.
Yeah, see, I don't think this play works against 4-2 spades, but Declare was going to be in a little bit of trouble against 4-2 spades anyway. So North should discard. But with the way that the North-South cards are distributed, there's just nothing the defense can actually do to give Declare a bit of a problem. Is my stream having any problems? No, my stream is perfectly fine. It is just the Love Bridge site.
Yeah. I'm not sure why North wouldn't be considering not roughing here. Like, you can see that's not going to work at all. Maybe we can also see that roughing doesn't work either, but it feels
like the point is
totally
that
hopeless.
North needs to assume that Declarer is going to play as if spades are 4-2. Okay, North roughs. I mean, this doesn't really seem to accomplish much and decides to switch to hearts. Maybe she just came to the conclusion that she was never beating the contract, so this is probably going to score 2 heart tricks. Declare has worked out that North has the Queen Jack of Spades, the Ace Queen Jack of Diamonds, which is 10. So would North have opened a no trump with 14? Probably. So therefore, I think Declare should be getting this right. But they don't. They misguessed the hearts. That's A-okay. I'm still 2 spades making 2. Declare in the other room did decide to play for 3-3 spades and has guessed the hearts correctly. So over there, it looks like they're going to be making an over trick.
Yeah, so okay result for East West, but time is really slipping away from them here.
Yeah. On to the next one. Time to psych. I mean, half joking. There's 7 boards to go.
Yeah,
This is
unfortunately, no
definitely a
psyching
one diamond
opportunity
opener.
here. Yeah.
So diamond to heart, negative double. What do we do with north over that? Is it just 2 diamonds, or is our hand too good for that bid?
I don't think it's too good for that bid. Why would it be? Oh, you mean if it's a transfer showing a sound raise?
Yeah.
We could do 2 clubs to transfer to a cubid.
Okay, yeah, good point. So maybe those were the 2 options, and north decided queen doubleton of diamonds was just not worth as much weight as it looks like. So 2 diamonds, double showing diamond, or double probably showing diamonds. I think for the Americans, the negative double is just 4 spades.
Yeah, I think it was 4 or 5 they would have alerted it.
Right. It might still be a support double, but I'm not sure. No alert on it, so it must just be diamonds. Pass by south to show a little bit extra.
No,
Well,
I think no alert. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a double of 2 diamonds, rather.
the other table passed this board out.
That's crazy. I guess for whatever reason they didn't want to open a diamond east and couldn't open 2.
Yeah. I suppose so. Okay, double passes around to north, who bids 2 hearts, which will probably go back around to west, and she'll compete to 3 diamonds.
And she might double. Mm.
Okay.
Just in case she's not 100% sure her partner's double was showing, like maybe that could have been a card showing double rather than a diamond showing double.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. All right, East bids 3 diamonds. 3 hearts by South. Okay. Well, that's definitely going all pass.
Hmm.
I mean, what? Par is 4 diamonds, east, west, down 1. No, I guess par is 4 hearts doubled, north,
Yeah.
south, down 1.
Yeah, 4 diamonds is the make.
Yeah.
There's 11 2 hearts with a diamond splitting. Yeah, so this will presumably well, actually, I was gonna say they'll probably guess the clubs because they'll know a decent amount about East hand, but I guess he's could have the queen of clubs.
Yeah, you can pick off 4-1 clubs with west, but you can't really pick it off with east because you don't have entries to the north hand after pulling trumps.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess west would have led a singleton club, so there's also that.
No, because you could pull trumps and take a first round club finesse by leading to 9.
That's true, you could. Yeah. It's possible to pick off the queen fourth of clubs with east, but
Yeah.
it is a little bit easier
Right.
to do so with west. I mean, given
Yeah, you can't do it and also pick up the stiff queen is the key to it.
Exactly, yeah. Given the diamond length with east, and the fact that I think the spade honors are probably evenly split, you'll probably pick this up. But we'll see what South does. Well, that's gonna.
Oh, there's a bit of fascinating discussion.
Yeah.
And I guess West could play the 8 and hope Declare guesses wrong later.
Yeah, this is not one of those cases. The longer West thinks, the
No.
more certain
Yeah,
South is about the position of the club queen.
yeah.
All right, so we're just seeing a claim now. Declare can pull 5 rounds of trumps and then cash the club suit. Another small pickup for Sweden, and it is 48 imps. That's 2 full boards. I mean, it's in reality like 3 junior boards. They might be able to make the comeback,
Right?
but it's looking bleak.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and we joke about it. Of course, these are very high scoring matches, but 50 imps in half a dozen boards, even at the junior level is probably not there because also it would have to be 50 all the same direction, not just 50 imps net scored.
Yeah, now this is an interesting hand. The other room, they stopped in 4 spades on the East-West cards. I think an opportunity for the Americans here. I have to
I mean,
imagine that West is going to be more aggressive in this room.
even if you're stopping at the 4 level, how do you stop in spades and not hard? Oh, I guess
It
this is how.
this is exactly how it went. A spade, 2 spades, 4 diamonds splinter, and East bid 4 spades. I wonder about whether East should be bidding 4 spades over the splinter. I mean, the ace of diamonds might not be wasted opposite a singleton, and you have 2 key cards. You have a doubleton. You have 9 high card points, right? Like the East hand is basically a maximum, except partner shows short diamonds opposite your ace.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels to me like East probably could have offered up last train. We haven't made 6 hearts yet. I mean, I know. Like, I'm not saying that the final contract of getting to slam here is good. This isn't one of these, like, oh, how could they miss this one? They have 12 top tricks. But this is one of these, like, if you're trying to generate a swing, I would love to be in 6 of a major here.
Yeah.
Slam is good. Is slam actually good? I guess it's true. North has to lead something against 6 hearts, and everything North leads either blows a trick into the ace queen of clubs, or a spade, giving us a spade guess, or gives us an entry to dummy to take a heart finesse. And if the heart king is on side, we can just knock out the spade queen and pitch our club loser. So, yeah. Interesting. So spade, 2 spades, 3 hearts, 4 diamonds, cubed. That doesn't make West very happy.
Yeah. Yeah, I lost a bit 4 hearts anyway, I'm sure, but when he can't do any more, she won't either.
Well, Michael, we're gonna win the ace of diamonds at trick 1 probably. I guess that's not true. North is gonna lead a club. So we probably play 3 rounds of clubs roughing to take a heart finesse. Anyway. Alright. West bid 4 hearts, East bid 4 spades. Man, something is really off about this East-West auction. Because again, I mean, similar to the other room, East has an absolute maximum for the 2 spade bid. I feel like there's just a misevaluation on the East hand that when you have two key cards and you've responded, this week two of a major raise, your hand is
Mhm.
so good for slam, and partner has been saying like 3 hearts, 4 hearts. Are you interested in slam, partner? And East has rejected. I mean, East 4 diamond bid has showed something, so that's at
Yeah,
least nice. But the East hand is just such a complete maximum in my eyes. Maybe he's just worried about no fitting heart card. I can understand that. This is the second time North South haven't led from the 10-9 combination. I mean, they've led low from the 10-9
hmm
combination. I saw a comment about this on Bridge Winners a while back. I wonder if this is just like the new standard that 10-9 combinations are just spot cards as opposed to honor sequences. They've been doing it all week. I mean, I'm not surprised that if they've done it twice now that this is just their agreement. I am just a little bit surprised that this is the normal agreement nowadays. Or if it is, I don't know if it is.
I don't think it is. I think they just decided to do it.
All right. Declare is asking about the heart finesse. Oh, just kidding.
Hmm. We've got an entry to dummy in the jack of clubs, but I think you take the finesse twice. Going up with the ace might have been better.
Oh, she forgot about the spade
What?
spots.
Oh no.
That's okay. I mean, she's only in 4, right? So
Yeah.
this is just going to be. Oh, wait, wait.
All right. What is?
Uh, uh, oh, never mind. She didn't forget about the spade spot. South played the 9. Okay, makes more sense. And now I'm frozen.
Well, I think that's another. Well, this has been fun.
Okay, I think I've refreshed. We're caught back up. The 8 of spades is 1. Now we can take a heart hook. 1 up to Sweden. They made 12 tricks in the other room and 4 spades. Board 24. This time, North South are the ones that get to have some fun. So 2 passes, go around to East. 1 heart or 2 hearts in third seat.
I like 2 in third seat. South will probably just bid 2 no trump. It's a little heavy, but East does only open 1.
Yeah, South with the 19 count has to decide, is this hand too good for 1 no trump, or should I just do it? South decides to
I think I
double.
would just do it.
Yeah, I think I like a no
Yeah.
trump. It's 4 3 3. I mean, like, yes, we're going to take the first 6 tricks in our hand, but we still need an awful lot from partner for 3 no trump to make. Like, once we have those 6 tricks in, we don't have any source of tricks outside. So 1 spade by North. A little bit surprised about the 1 no bid from South, but
What? Oh,
they
because
have
he's
a
got 4
spade
spades.
fit.
Yeah. Yeah, although no number spade is right.
Well,
And
you
I
could
guess you
just
could
bid
bid
3
3
spades,
spades.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, the flat hand, and you want to play in no trump, so I think just stick with the original plan of show your hand as a no trump bid of the appropriate range.
Yeah, it seems fine. They get to 3 no instead of 4 spades. And Bodelsa's 1 spade might only be 3.
Yeah, North could have checked back for 4 spades, maybe.
Yeah,
By bidding some number of hearts.
that's true. I mean, it just kind of sucks to miss a 4 4 spade fit on some of these hands. You would like to have a way to make
Yeah,
sure that you can get there. Like, North could be very
yeah.
distributional, right? So,
Well, that's okay, right? Because when North is distributional, they'll probably bid a suit. Like maybe they'll jump to 3 of some suit, and we can bid 3 spades.
yeah, maybe. I mean, like,
It's,
imagine
it's
if
a lot.
North
No question, it's a
was.
lot harder.
Yeah, just like,
Well, this
imagine if
sequence right
North
here,
was
yeah.
4 3 5 1.
Hmm.
Is it so obvious for North to bid three diamonds as opposed to just bidding three no, right? Like, put that,
Right.
like King, Queen, Jack, fifth of diamonds and out. Um, a small stiff
Yeah,
club.
no.
Like, now we want to be in four spades, but instead we're stuck in three no trump, and the opponents might lead a club against us.
Yeah. Except we're not because we were planning to bid four spades all along, apparently.
Oh, oh, you're so right. Look at that. We've worked it out.
So I guess South's plan was play one no trump if partner had a bust and four spades if they had a sign of life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a cool idea. And Bodell points out that North probably has real spades for the one spade bid because they have values now for three no
Yeah.
trump. So,
Yeah.
very cool idea. And Heart Hook is working, of course. We would have expected that. You have to lose a diamond and a club. You can ruff one heart in the north hand. I guess you can just always plan to set up diamonds. Diamonds split. So you'll be able to ditch all of your round suit losers from south. The other table made four spades, probably along similar lines of play. $49 imps, huh? We're going to have four boards to go. Probably a bit much. But nice match. Good result for Sweden. USA goes home empty-handed once again. Are we actually losing every gold medal match?
I don't know.
I mean, we lost the U16 earlier today to a big comeback.
Right.
We're losing the U21 to Estonia by 33 currently. And we are not in either the women's or U31. So we are 0 for 3 in gold medal matches today.
Continuing the 20-year shutout streak.
I know, right? The drought is being extended. That's correct, Matthew. All right, declares pulled trumps. Oh, no. Might. Stop glitching, please. We need to get Kranyak and Gru back in the juniors. My junior class was pretty good. That's all I'm saying. We had a lot of good juniors in my age group. There were a lot of good ones worldwide as well. Super Koopa says the English team hasn't had a good showing, but see, the US has two teams. We have like twice as much chance to win these things, and we're still failing miserably.
Yeah,
Kalita and
two
Burish
pretty good
were.
teams.
I don't think Kalita and Burish were in my age group. They're a little bit younger.
No,
They're in like the
Kalita's a
Kevin
little bit
Rosenberg age group.
No, Kalita's much older.
Oh, Kalita's much older. Gotcha. Oh, Burish.
Yeah, Kalita's almost
you
my
said
age.
Kalita and Burish. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking Klukovsky.
Oh, yeah. Kalita is 42.
Oh, okay. So they are in my age group, basically. I mean, a bit older, but like the Kranyak Grus were a bit older than me as well.
Right.
Did Declare do the cool thing that I was thinking about but didn't say? Did they duck a round of diamonds outright? I think they did.
Looks like it. Yeah.
Sexy. Oh, that's so good. You know, picking off that stiff ace of diamonds with East. Nice play. Okay. Four spades making four. North South have been very solid. I've liked what they've done on basically every hand.
Yeah, they're playing well.
A very deserved win. I do like that we're getting to see a lot of shapes. This has to. Okay, well, I take it all back. But
Yeah,
I I like that we're getting a lot of distributional hands because this has to be the best thing for Junior Bridge. I Could we make it so that the Junior Bridge is like required to be goulash deals? I know that that's like a little bit non-bridge esque and would remove a little bit of the skill from the game, but it would be way more fun and entertaining. Like people would pay to see that. This is
yeah.
why we
I
need
mean,
to make broadcasts for these things. Get the juniors to play
it's
goulash.
just a different game.
Yeah, it is. All right, three spades double. South
And West has such a
passes.
good hand here. And I suspect West and five hearts quantitative maybe is the middle of the road course.
Yeah, this is like these the real bridge bidding contest problems. It's like so you pick up this 20 count and the auction starts four spades double pass to you. Your bid.
Right.
And yeah, Embo Dell, the problem with having a guaranteed amount of something is that if the hands are heavily weighted on one side um, prior to the last few deals, then you know that something crazy is about to happen. And so then you can plan
Mm-hmm.
ahead and effectively like psych or, do something else um, to stop the opponents from, getting to their grand slam or whatever. So it would have to be like all or nothing is the way to go about it to at least keep it somewhat competitive. But I mean, that would be super fun. I would absolutely cast a goulash tournament. I would play in a goulash tournament. That would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think did you say that you never went to the junior camps or you went to one?
I went to one. I mean, it wasn't really I've never been to like a official junior camp. I played for the US in that one junior world pairs thing, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only
Like some
junior
of them,
thing
they
that
would
I
have
did.
like some of them, some of the activities would be like bridge adjacent tournaments, like a goulash tournament or something like that.
Mm. Because like we did that when we were in the junior thing. I don't know if it was like a sanctioned thing, but all of the stuff was like regulated. Like there were directors and stuff, and there was a movement, and so we would play. Like the best one was this. I forget what it was called. It was like Fun Bridge or something, where it was just like a bunch of random, as you say, bridge related games. Like one of them was
Crazy bridge is what they called it when I was playing.
okay, crazy, probably Crazy Bridge, yeah, where like one of the things we would take our hand and then pass three cards to the left, and then we
Yeah,
would do the auction, which I mean is basically what happens in well, some variants that I've played with juniors as well, but it was like that was a full thing, and then we had to look at the hand record to get our cards back so that we could send it to
right.
the next table. So there were just scores all the way over from like two no trump making two to like seven hearts making seven on the
Right.
boards.
Yeah, like some of them, you would have your auction, and then there'd just be a slip of paper on the board with the instructions, and then you would find out, that you had screwed your side in some unpredictable, hilarious way.
Yeah. Like those things were a lot of fun because it's like, you
Yeah,
try and play bridge, but there's also this other side quest that you're trying to complete. And
yeah,
that makes the game fun for people. This whole like nonsense where we're just like opening two diamonds on every board and everyone's playing this Ekrin convention, that's boring. We need to get some excitement in here. Well, they're
Meanwhile,
not
we are not getting
in.
excitement here, and I think that this was a very poorly judged hand by East.
Yeah, what all happened? So when three spades, East made the takeout double. They had stiff ace of spades, three small hearts, ace queen 10 fifth, and ace king jack fourth. That's a really good hand. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
so whatever, say double. And then, Olivia, as I suggested, made this five hearts quantitative jump. And I guess that, oh, I have bad trumps I can't bid on, but I think did not appreciate that he's looking at three aces and two possible sources of tricks.
my my love bridge is broken. I'm refreshing. Okay, I refresh. We're back. We're back.
I think he says a mandatory raise there, possibly even a five spade bid.
Yeah, that seems pretty sensible. So it looks like Olivia didn't bother with cross roughing the hand. She just decided to make her 11 tricks. Is that what's going on?
Um, no, I think it's super cool. Like I think 50 years ago people played this as asking for control, but that's just not what it means anymore. Now it's just bigger than four hearts. Because there's no way to show it at this level. It goes three spades, double pass to you. You don't have a way to show a hand that's better than four hearts, but that can't bid a slam, right? You could bid four spades, but that's not really what it means, I don't think.
Yeah, Super Koopa asks, what is four no trump than five hearts? This is a great question. I did get a little bit of follow up from Mark Smith because he watched my solve of the July problems for the Real Bridge contest. And the problem that he came up with because I had a similar type thing, but mine was five no trump followed by six hearts. He said he liked my decision, and I mean it's probably the right bid on that hand. But the problem is sometimes if you do that and partner bids five diamonds, then your five heart bid might make it sound like you were trying to pick between hearts and clubs. And
Right.
so that's something you want to be very careful about because then like your partner might think that five hearts is now just a play and it's not a slam invite.
Well, personally, I think three spades double pass four no trump is natural.
Oh, I
I think if
see.
you want to, I think if you want to do the other thing, you have to start with four spades and then pull partners four notes or whatever.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, same idea, but like if you bid four spades, which is supposed to be some sort of other thing, and then you bid five hearts next, is that necessarily a heart slam try, or is that possibly like a two suited hand, but you didn't
I
like
and
whichever suit partner bid?
right. I don't know. By the way, my belief that that should be quantitative. I don't know how mainstream it is. It's just what I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think if it was potentially a two suited bid, then it says I was two suited and you picked the wrong one. I think it's not possible to play. It's either two suited or it isn't, depending on what happens later.
Right. Yeah, that's the question. And so I think there is some discussion that needs to be made. There isn't just like an obvious description of any of these beds. The other room got to six hearts. North had opened two
Yeah.
spades, and East, as Craig had pointed out, East evaluated their hand differently in the other room. East effectively pushed on when partner signed off in four hearts. Um,
Oh, so the whole. Well, I guess starting a level lower changes things a lot, but I think on this auction, East, you just look at his hand and say, whatever his partner is doing, I like my hand.
I mean, it was effectively the same auction. At both tables, West jumped in hearts. So it went two spades double. I'm going to say effectively pass by South, four hearts by West over there. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and here it went three spades double, pass five hearts by West. Like, technically, the five heart bid is a little bit stronger than the four heart bid in the other room, but over there, East bid over four hearts. And here, East ended up passing five hearts. So a deserved swing for Sweden if they make six hearts, which they haven't done it yet.
I'm not totally sold on the auction of the other table. I think, well, I guess maybe like six solid and out. Four hearts is the down the middle course. Like two bidding spades, then bidding four hearts later seems attractive also, but maybe the hand isn't quite strong enough for that.
Yeah, it's probably
It was a little
close.
weird, right? Like, the hand is strong enough for five hearts, but not strong enough for four and a half hearts, which is what the other shows.
Yeah.
But Also
Well,
different when they started three spades and compressor room. And
right.
partners double shows more at the three spade level.
Exactly. Yeah. There's it kind of cuts both ways. But
Yeah.
Sweden is on their way to another pickup, and they're just smoking the Americans in this set.
Yeah, they played really well.
Super Coop asks, what is three spades double, pass five hearts, pass five no? Uh, I mean, undiscussed, I would probably play it as like pick a slam, which seems to make sense.
That actually sounds to me like, the rare time when you actually might want to be playing Grand Slam Force.
You think five no is Grand Slam force? It could be, yeah.
I think there's a case for it. You have like, just some big hand with controls in every suit and like, king third or queen third of trumps, and all you just care about is this partner of ace king six of trumps or ace jack six.
Maybe it's just key card then.
Super key card.
Yeah.
Possible.
Anyway,
I think once you get to that point in the auction, you just can't worry about finding alternative strain at the sixth level.
is there a case for it showing king doubleton of spades? I think we're getting very specific here. Probably not.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think again, like that might be how they played in 1960, but it's not how they play in 2025. That like, oh no, five hearts, we're going to be leading through. And actually, even King Doubleton, the King Doubleton is placed correctly since it's behind the spade bidder, so protecting it isn't that big a deal. Like,
Yeah,
there's sort of like
that's
those,
true.
you know, there are auctions of that type where you sort of like two-step your way to five no trump to protect a king, but I don't think this should be one.
Not sure we want to find seven diamonds has been called on this hand. I mean, it's probably fine. How did they got to six no pretty quickly on this one?
Yeah,
Yeah, Doc asks why Lovebridge. There's two matches going on. One's on BBO Vugraph, one's on Lovebridge. And this
right.
is kind of the premier event, the under 26 juniors. So the match on BBO might be a little bit closer because I haven't checked the scores there, but that's the U31 where the big Italian team, home country, they're trying to bring home that gold medal.
Yeah, actually, so I don't know the why. I do know that some of the organizations have been looking for an alternative provider other than BBO. Possibly BBO is asking for like, we've seen that they want to control the content, and maybe, the WBF feels like it has some leverage to uh have the other providers be a little more friendly about the relationship.
Schmeeble asks, are we supposed to play the King of Spades here? Absolutely. I mean, East could just be under leading the ace. I don't think it's very likely, but like playing the Jack of Spades effectively gives up on one of our best ways to beat the contract, which is to take the first two spade
Yeah.
tricks. It gives West a little bit more information about the hand. So maybe she was hoping that somehow that information would be helpful to her later in the play, which it looks like it's not going to be. Declare is just going to take 13 tricks pretty quickly. But that would kind of be the reason to play the jack at trick one, is to get info about where the queen is. If you think partner's never
Yeah.
under leading the ace, then you could play the jack. I would probably still play the king. I don't want Declare to guess that I have the king jack. What is Declare
Yeah,
doing?
so
I mean,
partners never
this.
leading a spade away from the king there.
Exactly this. Um, Declarer's doing exactly what we didn't want, which was take two spade finesses.
Yeah, and I think the King of Spades is 100% known to be in Olivia's hand because while he's might underlead the Ace of Spades, I'm a little dubious that it would happen that often. They're never underleading the King of Spades. Like, not rarely, like, truly never.
Right.
On an auction like this where North has heard her partner's range and jumped to 6 no trump, it's 100% that East would not lead away from a king. Yeah, I mean it depends, right, on a lot about the auction, but here, what do we know? We know that North has probably effectively in this artificial auction asked South for his range, found out the answer, and placed it in the appropriate level of no trump. That means that North has a monster balanced hand. No, the U21 USA is stuck only 16. Wow.
Yeah, it's coming down to the wire. USA2 picks up 17 imps on both board 23 and 25 to be leading by 1. Wow. 2 slam swings on almost back-to-back boards. So maybe we aren't striking out. We're going to go 1 for 2. That's... Pass, 2 no.
Oh, yeah. I guess they're flipping 2 clubs and 2 no trumps. That looks like a 23 count to me.
Yeah. 3 clubs Stamen. North is going to show spades. Or South is going to show spades, I guess. So 3 hearts, 3 spades. And then South can cue 4 clubs. If they want. I mean, it's probably not worth investigating. Yeah, Matt's right. It doesn't matter. Any of these other events are completely irrelevant. Shift has the dissenting opinion. It's better to win the B strat than not to win at all. I suppose that's right. If you are playing in the B tier and you don't win, it looks even worse.
Yeah. Yeah, once you're playing in the event, you might as well play to win.
Speaking of playing in the event, the robot NABC starts in a couple of days. I still haven't signed up. We'll see. Chat wants me to play. I will take that into consideration.
Start a GoFundMe. They want you to play. They can fund it.
Yeah. Defending champ? Yeah, that's right. That's me. I'm your defending robot champion. I don't know if this is a good or a bad title to hold, but I have it. The tricky 10 of diamonds kills the chances of an elimination end play. What are we talking about? This hand? Are we talking about a previous board? I mean, Declare is just going to pull trumps and take a heart finesse and then pitch a diamond on the 13th club. You might have lost your mind. Okay. I accept. It says Bod in my name, so I have to attend the premier event of my kind. Don't group me in with the Gib.
I do find that logic kind of compelling.
I wouldn't even call it the B strat. I would call this like the D strat. Oh, the World Robot Bridge Championships are happening. You think I could enter and win that? Ooh, should I write to the tournament organizers that I would like to have 4 of me playing?
Huh.
Someone got to 7 hearts on board 25. Did it make? Important question.
Well, I think it can make, right?
The diamond hook was off. Estonia got to 7 hearts and it did not make. Aha.
I was thinking you could possibly pitch a diamond on a club, but maybe there's just too much work to do after that.
Right.
And the clubs are 7-1, that doesn't help.
Embedel says, I think it makes on a non-spade lead double dummy, but it's pretty tricky. I mean, I could look at it later, but I'm not going to pull it up right now. I think that is incorrect, but I'm not certain. It would be very easy if you could just cash 2 clubs, because then you would pitch your diamond loser before pulling trumps, and then you just have a cross ruff. But without that, I don't think there's any way. Also, the opponents could just lead a trump, right?
Um, yeah, well, right. You need to. Yeah, no, there's no way to make 7. You need either diamond finesse or the second club to survive, or yeah, I don't even want to say or 3 roughs, because how do you get back to your hand to rough all the spades even if they don't lead a trump? You
Exactly.
don't know entries.
All right, 1 spade, 2 no. Limit plus, 3 spades. Must be some sort of like heart shortness, is my guess.
Um, Probably, although who knows? Like, could be unspecified void.
Yeah, could be. So 3 no might be asking. So if it is a heart void, we'll see 4 hearts from West. I guess it wasn't asking. Okay, I don't know what information East has.
Um,
But
yeah, I mean, it is possible that 4 spades is a heart void. Like if they're doing something like 3 spades is like either X or shows a void somewhere, but who knows? Then it just like 4 clubs would be like one thing, and then low, middle, high for the voids.
yeah, that could be. I mean, East has a 14 count. He has a bunch of queens. I think we just let this go. He does.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think there's 3 spades, 3 no, and 4 spades were all alerted, so there's no question that West was showing something. It's just whatever they're doing, we're speculating on.
Yeah, East didn't alert 4 spades, but that's maybe just didn't feel like clicking on the tablet. Heart lead. No way to go wrong here. Even if South gets a diamond rough, it's with the ace of spades. And of course, when Declare pulls trumps, oh my, the glitches, I just can't. The play won't. Yeah, Declare is just gonna pull trumps. Like the danger is you play a spade, North wins, plays a low diamond, and then it goes diamond, 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 ruff. But you would have to misguess the diamonds, and the doubleton diamond would have to be with the doubleton spade. Yeah. There's a spade, south is in, and there's nothing south can really do. So 4 spades making 5. The other table is on the previous board, but congrats to Sweden for their gold medal. Truly deserved at least what we've seen from this last set.
Yeah, really dominating segment from them here.
Yeah, Lovebridge didn't have this many problems during the USBF, so I don't know what's going on now. They probably pushed a software update.
57-1 heading into the last 2 boards. Just an absolute slaughter this segment.
Yeah, it was a massacre. I know that there was some attempting to swing going on from the US side because they did come in down 19, but still.
Yeah, I mean, I think they certainly should not be swinging down 19, especially, in a junior match where there's going to be a lot of swings no matter what happens. Like, sure, halfway through the set and they've lost a few swings, as they can be pretty sure happened here. Then you start swinging, but I think it's losing strategy to start swinging on the first board of a segment like this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the case when you have kind of just higher variance plays in general, as the juniors often do. Okay. Let's head over to the other room to finish out the set. And how are the other matches? It looks like Italy, big comeback in the bronze medal match. So they were behind by an awful lot going into the final segment. They're on a 36-0 run, and they've retaken the lead by 12 over there. Big win for the home country. There's 4 comparisons left, but wow. In U21s, USA2 is indeed up by 1. There's 3 boards to play in that match. So wow. USA has a chance to bring it home. The women's was mostly decided. Poland getting the gold, Netherlands the silver, China the bronze. And over in the U31, it looks like Italy has managed to hold on against Bulgaria. There's still 2 boards to go, but it looks like Italy has won the gold. Oh, hello. This is a contract. And they got a heart lead? But this is still not good enough?
Different boards from what we saw? No, we saw this hand played in 3-no trump, I guess.
4 spades.
4 spades? 6 clubs, wow. Okay.
Oh, M. Bodell says that yes, on a non-spade lead, you can rough the diamond suit good. Because trumps are 2-2.
Oh, are they?
I see. Interesting.
Oh, that we have the ace of spades as well as the spade rough is 2 entries to dummy if they don't knock it out.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I think North would often lead a singleton club there, right? So maybe that's not so far-fetched.
Yeah, that's just not the percentage line, though. You just play for the diamond hook to work, I think.
Even after the preempt, though, that's got to change the odds.
Yeah, but it's just... I mean, this whole plan relies on 3-3 diamonds or the king doubleton coming down.
And the spade and the heart splitting, where the other is just
and the heart splitting. The other line, we can effectively just like cross ruff a bunch of spades and clubs and then take the diamond finesse. I don't know. I guess it could be a sensible line.
Like the most sensible thing is don't play ridiculous grands.
That's a good life lesson.
I guess not that ridiculous a grand, but you probably don't want to be there.
All right, 6 clubs is going to go down a trick, so this is going to be another pile going to Sweden. 11 more imps for them. How did they get to the 4-3? Club, a heart, double. So they found the 4 cards. Wait, what? North bid 2 hearts. Oh, this is the problem. Yeah, so this is the issue. And this is something that I talk about a lot, that I think a lot of players are so afraid of supporting partner suits in these scenarios when they have a good hand. So North bid 2 hearts, but any bid that is not 1 spade, 2 spades, 3 spades, or 4 spades denies a 4-card spade suit by North. So it was just not really possible for North-South to get back to spades later in the hand. And that's why South eventually passed 6 clubs. South thought that's what was going on. I mean, maybe North was trying to key card in spades with 4 no trump. Who knows? But that's how they got to the 4-3 fit.
I think on that, I'm going to sign off and get back to work here and let you take it through the last of what play at the other table.
Sounds good. All right. Thanks, Craig.
Right. Yep. See y'all.
All right, chat. Just you and me. We're going to close out the day. And then I guess we'll check in on the final matchups, because Estonia was looking so strong in that U21 category. They completely dominated they won the round robin. They killed their first matchup in the quarterfinals. They did really well in their semifinal matchup, and they were looking pretty good against USA. But a late surge from the Americans, and especially just getting a little bit too high in 7 hearts on that one board could spell defeat. East, of course, hangs on to the Jack of Hearts. Good try by Declare. Holding on to that 9 of Hearts, hoping that there was going to be a defensive mistake. Estonia's up by 11 again. They've been made 7 diamonds on 26. It just never stops. That must be one of the highest scoring sets so far. There's got to be over 100 imps scored. Why are we in the tank here? Am I frozen? The clock is ticking. You never know with these things. 35, 47, and 12 boards, that's it? You all have been talking this match up. But wow. I mean, that's still a lot of imps that are being thrown around. Just shy of 7 imps aboard. Okay, I'm going to refresh. We must be frozen. This match must have the most imps. Well, this match was a completely one-sided affair. There were a lot of pushes. 198 is a lot to score in 56 boards. 109 and 14 was the number to beat. Yes, I think that was the number from whichever that first segment was of the quarterfinals. Yeah, I think it was 64-45. It might have been 107, but it was somewhere in that vicinity, over 100. Hey, Quirked. How did Cornelius and Jacob play? I don't know. We haven't been able to watch much of any of the matches, so I've been at the mercy of whatever the VuGraph operators have been showing. They weren't in, right? Are they on this team? This is USA2 for the U26. Yeah, we only saw this segment of the U26. It was not broadcast for the other 3 sets. So I have no idea, but Sweden played great, so they have a very deserved victory. In Buenos Aires, there was a 56 board match where Poland won 83-80 against Ireland over 56 boards. I mean, that's a lot more normal for the open events. The juniors are just like all over the place. You know, one table will be in 3 no trump and the other will be in 7 diamonds. One spade, 2 no, 3 hearts by South. Yes. Do it, South. It's the last board. You need a swing. This has to be the way to pick up 86 imps. I mean, I don't know what East is thinking about. Just bid 4 spades, right? Your partner has showed a heart void or something. That's not helpful for your hand. I wonder if North is going to bid 5 hearts. It's unfavorable. So to some extent, South was a little bit less nervous than if they had been, say, non-vulnerable with this 3 heart bid, because unfavorable partner's pretty unlikely to sacrifice. But man, that 3 heart bid. I mean, I guess it could work. Partner could have had like ace 5 of hearts and a stiff club. The US under 21 needs to pick up 11 imps on this board. That's going to be a tall task, but very doable. Five diamonds! Now, of course, 5 spades makes. Where's the source of tricks? Well, West has a heart void, so West must have a source of tricks, right? That's how it works. We don't need to have our bid. Partner's got us covered. Surely now 5 spades, right? Yeah. East is done. Okay, well, a little bit scary, but this is going to make... Tuno was probably invite or better, I would suspect. I mean, we probably lead a diamond from the north hand. Club is fine. I don't think a heart has anything going for it because we know West has void and hearts. So it's definitely between the minors. Up with the queen. Lead a trump. Nothing else to do. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly the case that you don't want to be at the 5 level here, but you can make 5 and declare will rather comfortably. South will return a club, but North had a doubleton. And this is why doubleton leads are bad. Estonia wins U21, so we've been shut out. 3 silver medals for the US, and I think a bronze to go with. Oh, Love Bridge is glitching again. We'll try and refresh. Well, it was a fun event. It was a very short event, but it was fun nonetheless. Did anyone else bid 7 diamonds on that board? I do wonder. Europeans, Europe 3, America 0. Are we keeping score? I mean, I would say that the Americans did pretty well overall to make it towards the top. Like, America only gets 2 teams, but Europe gets what? 10 or something? This round robin was 19 by 8 boards, but 2 years ago it was 23 by 12. That is so many. So you're saying the junior program has declined. Or maybe just because they've opened up the U31, we have so many fewer teams in the under 26 because a lot of the teams are playing in U31 nowadays. France in U31 also reached 7 diamonds. Aha. All right, where am I going? Here. So the finals, congrats to Sweden. They get gold, USA gets silver. Italy, it looks like the match is over. Italy has held on for the bronze in the U26 category, so congrats to them. In U21, Estonia does manage to hold off the surging USA2 team. They win the match. There was no play in the 4th segment of USA1 England, so USA1 gets silver and bronze in this event. Over in the women's, Poland gets the gold, Netherlands gets silver, China gets the bronze. U16 we saw. Poland is gold, USA1 is silver, and France gets the bronze. And finally in the U31, Italy manages to hang on, win by 23 over Bulgaria. Italy is gold, Bulgaria is silver, France getting the bronze.